everyone, Policious here, and I'm here to bring you something a little different than usual. It's called Pokemon Q. Pokefarm Q, I should say, not Pokemon. Sorry about that. It deals with Pokemon, but yeah, this is Pokemon Q. They recently have gone through a site recode because previously, according to the admins and the programmer, it was extremely hard to program before. So I'm just gonna take you through some of these whatchamacallit, some of the changes they've made and how the recode is going along. I'm not going to try and edit this too much. Honestly, one takes I like a lot because I don't like editing that much. I do, but then again I don't. Anyways, let's log in. Okay, so this is quick login. My username, my password, and the Facebook login has been discontinued. You can see they no longer support the Facebook login. If you registered your account using Facebook, please use your password link to add your password to your account so you may log in. Apologies for any inconvenience. I think that's a good change, personally. Let me log in, and that was a bit too long. And logging in. Oh, no. No need to see that. No need to see that. First thing we're gonna do is check out this news. Well, check out these links. This is the news. It will have a flashing red orb here whenever you have a new update from the news. Then you have this, which I believe is your shiny charm? Shiny hunting, yeah. Your shiny hunting information and Pokemon of the day. We'll get to that when we get over here. Pokeradar, this is one place you can buy your Pokeradar. The shiny charm and your Uber charm, all in one convenient place. Then you have your Uber charm here, obviously. But as you can see, not everything has been programmed in quite yet. This is the Albino Radar, and you can buy your Albino Radar for 750,000 interaction points. I'm almost there. Then Hypermode, which mine will expire at March 6, 2016. They gave out a free Hypermode. And hold on, I'll be right back. There's nothing. Anyways, they gave out a Hypermode because they wanted the recode to be done within 6 days and have everything programmed in by the time the recode went up. Unfortunately, they didn't, and as compensation for that, they gave us a free Hypermode voucher for a month. Which Hypermode we'll get into probably in a different video if I can continue to do this. I'm just covering all the recode stuff. Anyways, let's go to the news, and we're gonna read this thread called Welcome to the Recode. Welcome to the Recode. This thread will be discussing what has been done and what will be done. Garthik, one of the admins. As you may have noticed, not everything is completely functional at this time. The core features of this site are in place, such as clicking and related features. Below, we are going to provide you with a list of what has been done, what is yet to be done, if there's anything that hasn't been done and it isn't on the list, please tell us in this thread and we will add it to the list accordingly. The list will be in alphabetical order. The updates are listed in italics. Things that have been done. Like it says, things that have been done. They have got done with the clickback links, the counters, which are these up here, which I might cover in a different video. I just want to get through this recode stuff first, and maybe it might turn into a little video series, kind of tutorial. The daycare minus the upgrades, the Fabulous Fridays, farm page, which has farm news, inventory, nearby places, tools, options, notepad, additional note. Just because this page is quote-unquote done does not mean that all the options are there at the time. Just that they are ready to be added in when more important things are taken care of. Then you have some fields of viewing your own, mass release, and buying new fields. Fields viewing other people's fields. I don't know why they don't merge these two. I mean, that makes more sense personally, but you know. Forums. You can view subscriptions, and they do work. Hunting, including all of its charms, which I might go into more in depth when I learn more about it myself personally. Hypermode, which I'll cover that in a different video. Interacting with others, fed Pokemon now fade in fields, which I'll probably show that in a different video as well. Jump Link, which is this, which jumps to a random online user. I'm guessing I haven't used it yet. Laboratory, that is a very key feature, which I'll probably end up going to covering most of these, if not all of these, and as well as these when they come. The notifications plus desktop notifications. It works really well for desktop notifications and the notifications in general. Usually there's an Absol voice if there's a desktop notification, or Absol call I should say. The party page, which is this page, which you've seen slightly for a second earlier. The Pokédex for is available for basic overview. You can't go in depth with any of the Pokédexes yet, which I'll probably cover that as well in a different video. Pokemon of the day, I'll cover when I probably do the whatchamacallit, it's counters. Pokéwas, and I'll probably cover that in a different video as well. Shelter minus upgrades, the users online, function shortcuts, not functional yet, keyboard shortcuts, the V-Wave and forecast, which I'll cover in a different video, and the Wish Forge, which again, I'll cover in a different video. Most of these I'll cover in a different video. Things that have yet to be done. There's blocking users. Straight up, you just block users. They haven't gotten that programmed in yet. Berry Garden, covered in the video. Boxes, found that scours aren't available, can't be opened yet, which we'll cover in a different video. Clan applications. Pretty much if you want to be a group on Pokefarms. I'm not in any clans. I don't know if I'll cover that either. I don't think I'll cover this one. Comics. I don't think I'm gonna cover this, but pretty much this site does accept some comics in which you can just straight up read. Contest Hall. They didn't really get this fully coded in the last version of it either. But might cover that later. Daycare, the release button doesn't function yet, but the daycare itself is somewhat up. The dojo, not working at all. We'll cover that later. Egg supplier, not working, but if you had eggs in the supplier before the website went down, fear not, they will not be lost. Pretty much you can pay the supplier for eggs, and it's, I think, the only place to get ditto eggs, which we'll cover that in another video as well. We'll cover pretty much most of this in a different video. Something on the forum page, the interaction graph. Forums, no previous post notification when making a new post, which I think that's actually kind of a somewhat of a positive personally. Sorry about these coughs, I've been a little bit sick recently. Fields, you can't mass move, or you can't sell the fields quite yet. Friend requests, you can't send, receive, or remove friends as of this moment. Hopefully they get that in soon. Gigaremos, which I'll cover later. Image gallery, which pretty much You can upload your own images to this site, and they're good there. You don't have to go to a separate site like the Image Shack or Photo Bucket. Live stream page, they do live streams occasionally. I don't remember ever actually attending one per se, but yeah, that's a thing. Locking and unlocking Pokemon for EXP locking. Now I've seen that probably the ones I've seen were locked before the Recode, but you can't unlock and lock your Pokemon for EXP. Some people like to do that, I personally don't. Money safe pretty much keeps your money safe, but it's a paid. You have to pay to use it. Pokédex, the in-depth view, like we've been over. Reporting users. That hasn't been programmed in yet, but if you have any issues on reporting, PM a staff member, which that's actually working. Sorry about that again. This is done differently now. Simply go to your personal messages and type in the name of a staff member in the text area. And then start a conversation button. You can't release Pokemon individually, but mass releasing works. Scours, they can't be worked. I have a Pokemon in the Scour, in the dojo as well. Can't get my Pokemon from the dojo, and my Pokemon in Scour is just sitting there permanently. The shop is down for renovations. Don't know what that means, but you can have access to shop. Short links, pretty much what it says, short links, the pfq.me links. Site chat isn't up yet. I wasn't really active in it before. You might stick around in site chat a few times. Stats page, that was added, pretty much, it was in the last one. That probably go in a different video, something minor. Summoning, pretty much summoning legendaries, which is how you get legendaries in these games. You just kind of have to, I'll go into depth about that as well in a different video. Target notifications. For example, the ability to be notified when a selected Pokemon reaches a specified level. This wasn't really too useful to me. Pretty much, you get but my guess is that you get a notification, which I'll highlight this. Notifications are right here. If you have a notification that turn into a 1. Tools and options. The only thing that's for site skins, there is a site skin reset since some of the skins didn't get transferred right and they couldn't access the fields right, I think. My field was one of them. My skin that I used was one of them that was okay. Trade center is down. How you do trading? Useful link is down. Needs to be recoded. They were useful. User page, buttons not available. You can't send a PM from the user page. Actually, I think you can now. They need to update that. You can't trade, but you can't friend request, etc. And you can't purchase ZC or Sylvan canisters or GP gold points or something like that. Those are things you purchase with money. ZC, you pretty much the only way you can get is from real money. You can trade some Pokemon for him, depending on the user. GP you can earn from Scours. Few bugs, the active counters aren't lighting up, and word up in tables hide box is not functional. The updates being made. Daycare release button doesn't function, hasn't been implemented yet. And you didn't hear that. Never mind. The user page is not up. That's your user page, buttons not available, stats page, gold stars, move you haven't decided that's coming back yet. That was pretty much the nice feature, which I think it didn't really affect me. Some people bothered, but it didn't really affect me in any way. Click back link, that works. Target notification, that hasn't been added yet. Money safe hasn't been added yet. adjusting of bugs, adjusting things not been done, syntax, remove fixed bugs, subscription page complete, dragging parties stuff on fields page works, and vice versa. You can now lock and delete threads on the forums, clearing applications, add lists to be done, jump clickback link is now functional, links first person new thread, there's an option to no longer notify users of minor edits, that's for staff only. Sorry about that again. Mass release now works. Tips for counters now have usernames. Username links to the user that they're associated with by popular demand. Apparently people like that function. You can buy new fields. They'll be added to the NDB fields list. The tutorial has been put back in. So now users can continue playing the game now, and you can, I think you can sign up now, I think. Tutorial bugs should have been fixed. Yep. Users who unlocked Mega's evolution after Recode should now be able to collect the keystone you made from the lab. And adding and removing Pokemon to and from the daycare should now work, obviously, yep. And then, we'll cover a few frequently asked questions made by Baylor Talents, which the original could be found there. I thought I would compile some most frequently asked questions that I saw in the Welcome to Recode thread. Let me know if there are any other questions that you feel should be added. It'll be added. As staff members, feel free to move, delete, copy this into the original post. I've had some free time. There are a lot of questions that have been asked multiple times. Are the clickback short links Alt-O-R-P going to be added again? Yes, but not right now. How do I move my Pokemon from the party to the fields? For now, this is done through Pokemon Summary. Just click on 3 little lines, the menu button, and you should have an option to move to field. Also, if you have a full party, you should try to adopt something. You'll get the option to move current party members into a field you're choosing. Oh, I did not realize that. Hold on. Again, sorry about that. I've been recovering. This question is no longer relevant. Can I unlock my threads at this moment? As of right now, as in it tells you in the first post, you don't. I think that was changed if I remember right. No, you can lock them, but you can't unlock them yet. How do I edit text in my... Oh. Will Nices come back again? Nices will be back eventually. They should be handled much better. How do I edit the text box on my trainer card? In order to edit the trainer card, you need to click on the Options button on the top of your About thing. 3 little lines, which I'll show you in a different video. You can choose Edit Trainer Card. That'll pop up a dialog message where you can edit your message. Dialog box where you can edit your message. Well, Pokemon run away if they're at low happiness. Pokemon could run away right now, but once the run away feature is added, anything at 0% is going gone! Will the last online feature be implemented again? Online says will return, so like it tells you their last online 12 minutes ago is whatever. The online user feature will be lists will be sortable and will have some new features like filtering, complex sorting, example, sort by online AFK status, then by interaction sent, then by name. Exact activities will not return due to privacy reasons. You shouldn't be able to stalk a user's every move. Why can't I still hold someone's egg when it's ready to hatch? Neat mentioned way back that when this... Let me restart that. Neat mentioned way back when that this was going to be a new thing, since I think people complained about less than 6 clicking if an egg was ready to hatch. I don't know why you'd complain about that. That'd be mostly on your fault and not on the game itself. Again, sorry. Will the favorite Pokemon feature return? Previously, before the Recode, you could have your trainer card and by that, your favorite Pokemon. Unfortunately for now, favorite Pokemon will not be making a return. Maybe when you get around to making a back of the trainer card or something. Everything needs to be at a width of 320 pixels for mobile usability, and there is simply no room to include a favorite Pokemon when the other features on the trainer card were more important than showing off your favorite Pokemon. There's always your About Me to showcase your favorite Pokemon. I said Pokemon a lot there. Then again, this is a Pokemon site. Will the updates for the daycare, shelter, etc. return as soon as possible? Really, just keep in mind that Niet is indeed the only coder. So yeah, one man codes this entire site. That is very impressive. Is the Pokemon Heritage feature coded yet? Long story short, you can't right now. Sorry. Don't know what that really means. I don't think I ever used it, but I could be wrong there. Are the target notification features editable, deletable? Unfortunately, target notifications aren't editable, as you have noticed. I think I will go ahead and disable that notification too for the time being, at least until I get the ability to edit those notifications back into the system from Niet. Why do user pages no longer refresh automatically? Now this was very useful. The main problem with this is that you could open up a person's party page and leave it on there and it'll constantly refresh even if you were away. Because it was refreshing, you basically appeared as online when you weren't. At least not if you went away anyways. Long story short, so long as it's abusable, that won't be coming back. I disagree with this point personally. I left the tab open. What you could really do to counter this is just go by last interaction, not refresh, or if you're on the forums, browsing forums, or private messages. If you're on a user page and not doing anything, that should set you away. That's just my opinion on it. Are the number of interactions on the user's pages coming back? The interaction on a person page will be making a comeback. It's just not been added in yet. It will be though. Are customizable bookmarks coming back? Now, customizable bookmarks are these things on the bottom. And they were very nice. By the way, you can see I got 2 notifications. I have my computer sounds muted for reasons being in case something else pops up that makes a sound. Sorry about that again. Where was I? Right here. Customizable bookmarks will be coming back at a later date. You're correct! Low priority, but yes, it will be coming back. Are conversations meant to have no delete options? Conversations that are meant to have no delete options, at least at this time, are meant to. The idea is to have an entire historical record between 2 people. That way, there's no "oops, I deleted the thing" moments. It's also to prevent more negative things, like people deleting PMs thinking that it actually deletes the PMs, then attempting to report another person for lying when they're the ones actually lying. That is a great feature to have, just storing your PMs. Before the Recode, you could only have 100 PMs total, sent and received. Like 100 sent and 100 received. That was a huge limit. If you hit one of those limits, you had to delete something from that was preventing you. Which made me lose, which I had to be careful, which I happened once. I tried to sentence 3 and make that 4 times. Which I had some conversations with friends that I had to move to different ways of talking with them because that limit was just, I would have to go through and delete things over and over again just to whatchamacallit, just to talk to him, and that was really inconvenient. This is really convenient. When will the Recode updates be completely finished? We're not giving a timeline as we have no idea. There's a lot to be done, and if we set a deadline on things and don't meet it, It's like we lie to everyone in a way, and we don't want that at all. Instead, from Mondays onwards, we'll be making changes to the first post of this thread, stating what has been done and when. This will give everyone an idea of the speed that things are going in the general idea. That doesn't sound like a word anymore. I've had those moments when you're talking and you hear a word and it's just like, what? General idea of when completion of current goals can be expected. Question infinity, yes. So yeah, this was pretty much the whole Recode thing, and I logged in. Pretty much my goal for this was just to pretty much cover what was said in this first post. I'll probably be doing more videos as time goes on featuring this site, and after that, who knows what I'm going to do after that. Anyways, this has been Pilot just saying I'll see you soon.